Human sexuality is a complex spectrum. While societal norms present a binary view of attraction, the reality is nuanced. Asexuality represents a significant departure from this binary. Aces do not experience the inherent desire for sexual activity. Asexuality is different from celibacy, abstinence, or low sex drive. Asexuality is a fundamental aspect of one's identity. Some incorrectly believe it's a choice or a phase. Asexuality and romantic orientation are separate aspects. Aces can form deep and meaningful romantic relationships. Despite its prevalence, asexuality remains largely invisible in mainstream media. This lack of visibility contributes to many misconceptions. Research suggests that approximately 1% of the population identifies as asexual. This represents millions of individuals globally. Many asexual individuals may not have the language to identify their orientation. This often leads to feelings of isolation and confusion. It's essential to challenge misconceptions and create a more inclusive environment. Asexuality, much like other sexual orientations, exists on a spectrum. It's not a black and white concept where individuals are either entirely asexual or entirely sexual. Within the asexual community, there are varying degrees of sexual attraction and different ways individuals experience and identify their asexuality. Some individuals might identify as gray sexual, experiencing sexual attraction very rarely or only under specific circumstances. Others might identify as demisexual, only experiencing sexual attraction after forming a strong emotional connection with someone. This spectrum highlights the fluidity and diversity within the asexual community. It's crucial to remember that there's no single right way to be asexual, and individuals' experiences can vary greatly. Recognizing this spectrum is essential for promoting inclusivity within the asexual community itself. It allows individuals to find their place and connect with others who share similar experiences. This diversity of experiences also challenges the notion of a monolithic asexual identity and encourages a deeper understanding of the complexities of human sexuality. While asexuality has existed throughout history, its recognition as a distinct sexual orientation is relatively recent. Existing research provides valuable insights into the estimated number of asexual individuals globally. A study by Bogert in 2004 found that approximately 1% of participants identified as asexual. Despite variations, data suggests asexuality is a significant minority sexual orientation. Research on asexuality demographics is still in its early stages, but emerging data provides a glimpse into the diverse experiences of asexual individuals across different populations. While asexuality exists in all cultures and backgrounds, certain demographic patterns have been observed. Studies suggest that asexuality might be slightly more prevalent among women than men. This finding could be influenced by societal expectations and gender roles surrounding sexuality, as women might feel more pressure to conform to norms that emphasize sexual desire and activity. Geographically, research on asexuality prevalence across different countries is limited. However, anecdotal evidence and online communities suggest that asexuality is recognized and discussed more openly in some Western countries, particularly in North America and Europe. It's important to remember that these demographic patterns are not absolute and should not be used to stereotype or generalize about asexual individuals. Asexuality exists across all genders, cultures, ethnicities, and socioeconomic backgrounds. More research is needed to gain a comprehensive understanding of asexuality demographics globally. While statistics provide valuable insights into the prevalence of asexuality, it's crucial to remember that behind each percentage point lies a unique individual with their own story and experiences. Personal narratives provide invaluable insights into the complexities of asexuality, challenging stereotypes, and fostering empathy. These stories highlight the diversity within the asexual community, showcasing the spectrum of attraction, romantic orientations, and relationship models that asexual individuals embrace. The internet and social media foster community and belonging for asexual individuals worldwide. Online platforms provide safe spaces to connect, ask questions, and find support. These platforms connect asexual individuals globally, overcoming isolation. Online campaigns and resources challenge misconceptions and promote understanding. Challenges in measuring asexuality. Unveiling the unseen. Existing research provides insights into asexuality, but challenges make it difficult to obtain precise data. Lack of awareness and understanding of asexuality leads to underreporting. Stigma and misconceptions cause reluctance in disclosing asexuality. Inclusive language and clear definitions are crucial for accurate data. The future of asexuality research towards greater understanding. As awareness of asexuality continues to grow, so does the need for more robust and inclusive research to better understand this often overlooked sexual orientation. Future research efforts should focus on addressing the existing challenges in measuring asexuality and exploring the diverse experiences within the asexual community. Developing more inclusive research methodologies is crucial for obtaining accurate data on asexuality. This includes using culturally sensitive language, ensuring anonymity and confidentiality, and employing diverse sampling methods to capture the experiences of individuals from various backgrounds. Exploring the intersectionality of asexuality with other identities such as gender identity, race, ethnicity, and disability is essential for understanding the unique challenges and experiences faced by individuals at these intersections. Research on the mental health and well-being of asexual individuals is also crucial for providing appropriate support and challenging stigma. By investing in rigorous and inclusive research on asexuality, we can gain a deeper understanding of the sexual orientation, challenge misconceptions, and create a more inclusive society for asexual individuals. The journey of self-discovery. For many asexual individuals, understanding and embracing their orientation is deeply personal. Asexuality may not always be immediately apparent, leading to questioning and exploration. Society often assumes everyone experiences sexual attraction, making asexual individuals feel different. Realization can occur at different life stages. Some find the term asexual later in life and resonate with it. This journey involves unlearning societal norms and embracing one's unique identity. Deconstructing asexual stereotypes beyond the misconceptions. Asexuality is often subject to stereotypes and misconceptions that perpetuate stigma. These stereotypes, rooted in ignorance, can be hurtful and damaging. One common stereotype is that asexual individuals are prude or repressed. This misconception ignores that asexuality is a fundamental aspect of one's identity. Another harmful stereotype is that asexual individuals are incomplete or missing something. It's crucial to challenge these stereotypes and educate others about asexuality. The spectrum of asexuality, embracing the nuances. Asexuality centers around a lack of sexual attraction, but it's not a monolithic experience. It exists on a spectrum encompassing a wide range of identities. Some identify as strictly asexual, never experiencing sexual attraction. Others identify as gray sexual or demisexual, experiencing attraction rarely or under specific circumstances. Recognizing this spectrum fosters inclusivity. Asexuality and relationships, redefining intimacy and connection. The misconception that asexual individuals are not interested in relationships is a harmful stereotype that ignores the diverse ways in which humans experience love, intimacy, and connection. Asexual individuals, like anyone else, are capable of forming deep and meaningful relationships, both romantic and platonic. For some asexual individuals, romantic relationships may involve traditional aspects of romance, such as dating, emotional intimacy, and companionship, but without the expectation of sexual activity. These relationships prioritize emotional connection, shared interests, and mutual respect, much like any other healthy relationship. Other asexual individuals may choose to form alternative relationship models, such as queer platonic relationships, which involve a deep emotional bond that goes beyond traditional friendship, but without the romantic or sexual elements often associated with traditional romantic relationships. The key takeaway is that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to relationships for asexual individuals. Just like anyone else, asexual individuals deserve the freedom and agency to define what a fulfilling and meaningful relationship looks like for them. The role of culture and upbringing, shaping perceptions of asexuality. Cultural norms and upbringing play a significant role in shaping how individuals perceive and understand sexuality, including asexuality. In many cultures, sexual attraction is often assumed to be a natural and universal experience, leading to a lack of awareness and understanding of asexuality. Traditional gender roles and expectations may influence how asexuality is perceived. Religious beliefs can also influence attitudes towards asexuality, sometimes conflating celibacy with asexuality. Increased awareness and education about asexuality are crucial for challenging cultural norms and promoting acceptance. by fostering open and honest conversations about sexuality, we can create a more inclusive society where individuals feel comfortable embracing their true identities. Asexuality in the media towards visibility and representation. Media representation plays a crucial role in shaping public perception and understanding of marginalized identities, including asexuality. Unfortunately, asexuality remains largely invisible in mainstream media, contributing to a lack of awareness and perpetuating harmful stereotypes. Increasing visibility and accurate representation of asexuality in media are crucial for challenging stereotypes, fostering empathy, and promoting acceptance. By advocating for greater representation in media, we can create a more inclusive and accurate reflection of the world we live in. The heart's compass, romantic orientation in asexuality. A crucial aspect of understanding asexuality lies in recognizing the distinction between sexual and romantic attraction. Asexual individuals, like anyone else, can experience a wide range of romantic orientations. Romantic orientation refers to the gender or gender identities an individual is romantically attracted to. Asexual individuals can be heteroromantic, homoromantic, biromantic, panromantic, or even aromantic. For some, romantic attraction might manifest as a desire for emotional intimacy, companionship, and shared experiences. The key takeaway is that romantic orientation is a personal and individual experience, and there's no right or wrong way to experience it. Love without limits. Diverse forms of asexual relationships. The misconception that asexual individuals are not interested in relationships is a harmful stereotype. Asexual individuals, like anyone else, are capable of forming deep and meaningful relationships that fulfill their emotional and social needs. Some asexual individuals might choose to be in romantic relationships that prioritize emotional connection, shared interests, and mutual respect without the expectation of sexual activity. Other asexual individuals might find fulfillment in queer platonic relationships, which exist outside the traditional boundaries of friendship and romance. Queer platonic relationships involve a deep emotional bond and commitment that goes beyond typical friendship, but without the romantic or sexual expectations. Navigating intimacy, communication, and boundaries in asexual relationships. Open communication and clear boundaries are essential for any healthy relationship. But they are particularly crucial in relationships involving asexual individuals. Asexual individuals might have different comfort levels with physical intimacy, and it's essential to respect those boundaries. While some might be comfortable with cuddling, holding hands, or kissing, others might prefer to express affection in non-physical ways. Ongoing communication and a willingness to compromise are key to navigating these differences. In addition to physical intimacy, emotional intimacy is equally important in asexual relationships. Sharing thoughts, feelings, dreams, and fears can foster a deep sense of connection and understanding. debunking the relationship aversion myth, asexuality, and the desire for connection. One of the most pervasive myths surrounding asexuality is that asexual individuals are inherently averse to relationships or intimacy. Asexuality does not preclude the desire for companionship, intimacy, or love. Just like anyone else, asexual individuals have social and emotional needs, and relationships can play a significant role in fulfilling those needs. Asexual individuals might seek out relationships for various reasons, such as companionship, emotional support, shared interests, or a desire to build a life together. They might find fulfillment in romantic partnerships, queer platonic relationships, close friendships, or family relationships. It's important to challenge the misconception that relationships are solely defined by sexual activity. The importance of representation, showcasing the realities of asexual relationships. Media representation plays a vital role in shaping public perception and understanding of marginalized identities, and asexuality is no exception. Positive and accurate portrayals of asexual relationships in media can help challenge stereotypes, promote acceptance, and provide much-needed visibility. By showcasing the realities of asexual relationships in media, we can help normalize asexuality and demonstrate that asexual individuals are just as capable of love, intimacy, and fulfilling relationships as anyone else. Positive representation can also provide a sense of validation and belonging for asexual individuals who might feel unseen or misunderstood. Building bridges of understanding, fostering acceptance and inclusion, creating a more inclusive and accepting society for asexual individuals requires ongoing education, open dialogue, and a willingness to challenge our own biases and assumptions about sexuality. One crucial step is to educate ourselves and others about asexuality. This includes understanding the definition of asexuality, the distinction between sexual and romantic attraction, and the diverse experiences within the asexual community. By amplifying the voices of asexual individuals and allies, we can help create a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and respected, regardless of their sexual orientation. Ultimately, fostering acceptance and inclusion for asexual individuals requires a shift in perspective. Mental health and asexuality, separating fact from fiction. Misconceptions and stigma surrounding asexuality can lead to harmful assumptions that link this sexual orientation with mental health issues. One of the most pervasive myths is that asexuality is a mental health disorder or a sign of psychological dysfunction. It's essential to emphasize that asexuality in itself is not a mental illness. The American Psychiatric Association's DSM-5 does not list asexuality as a disorder. This recognition underscores the fact that a lack of sexual attraction is a natural variation of human sexuality, not a pathology. However, it's also crucial to acknowledge that asexual individuals, like anyone else, can experience mental health challenges. The myth that asexuality is a disorder often arises from a limited understanding of human sexuality. Some people might assume that sexual attraction is an inherent and universal experience, leading them to view a lack of sexual attraction as abnormal or deficient. In a culture that often equates sex with happiness, fulfillment, or even normalcy, individuals who do not experience sexual attraction might face pressure to conform or question their own identity. It's crucial to challenge these misconceptions by promoting accurate information about asexuality and debunking harmful myths. Asexuality is not a sign of being broken, repressed, or emotionally stunted. Instead of trying to change who asexual individuals are, we should focus on creating a society that accepts and celebrates diversity in all its forms. While asexuality itself is not a mental health issue, the stigma and discrimination that asexual individuals often face can have a significant impact on their mental well-being. The constant pressure to conform to societal norms, the fear of judgment or rejection, and the lack of understanding from others can take a toll on anyone's mental health. Asexual individuals might experience feelings of isolation, loneliness, or invisibility, especially if they lack a supportive community or feel unable to be open about their identity. The pressure to engage in sexual activity or conform to traditional relationship models can also lead to anxiety, stress, or even depression. Furthermore, asexual individuals might face discrimination in various aspects of their lives, including dating, relationships, and even healthcare. By addressing stigma, promoting understanding, and creating more inclusive environments, we can help mitigate the negative impact of discrimination and foster a sense of belonging and well-being for all. Seeking support, resources for asexual individuals and their loved ones. Finding support and understanding is essential for anyone navigating their mental health, and this is especially true for asexual individuals who might be grappling with the unique challenges posed by their identity. Online platforms such as forums, social media groups, and dedicated websites offer safe spaces for asexual individuals to connect with others, share their experiences, and find support. Local LGBTQ+ centers and organizations often provide resources and support groups specifically for asexual individuals. These centers can offer a safe and welcoming environment to connect with others in person, access counseling services, and engage in activism efforts. For loved ones of asexual individuals, education and empathy are key. Promoting well-being. Creating an inclusive and affirming environment. Creating a society that supports the mental well-being of asexual individuals requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both individual and systemic factors. Education is paramount. By incorporating accurate information about asexuality into sex education curricula, training healthcare professionals, and engaging in open dialogues, we can challenge misconceptions and foster empathy. Visibility and representation in media, literature, and popular culture are also crucial for normalizing asexuality and promoting positive role models. Creating inclusive spaces where asexual individuals feel safe, respected, and valued is essential. Ultimately, promoting The well-being of asexual individuals requires a collective effort to challenge societal norms, celebrate diversity, and create a world where everyone feels empowered to embrace their authentic selves without fear of judgment or discrimination. Embracing asexuality, a call for understanding and inclusion. Asexuality, often overlooked or misunderstood, represents a vital aspect of the diverse spectrum of human sexuality. By shedding light on this unique orientation, we challenge societal norms and embrace individual experiences. Asexuality is not a choice, a phase, or a disorder, but an inherent aspect of one's identity. Just like any other sexual orientation, asexuality deserves recognition, respect, and understanding, celebrating diversity in all its forms. Creating a more inclusive future for asexual individuals requires collective effort. It demands challenging biases and advocating for visibility. Education fosters understanding and acceptance. Media representation promotes visibility and challenges stereotypes. Creating safe spaces where asexual individuals feel valued is essential. Implementing anti-discrimination policies ensures equal treatment. Embracing asexuality celebrates human diversity and fosters inclusivity.